after some of the roster changes, and there's only one spot left below them, as Sandbox also able to
rectify too hard for the game to actually reach a point where deft is relevant to 5v5. So I actually like the approach of picking a good matchup into Rascal. Speaking of the mid lane,
Pon just runs at Temps, and he doesn't have his flash, so he gives his life over. First blood.
A big issue when it comes to laning phase deaths, but to me that's more about how well I smart roam than Pawn making a big mistake.
Uh-oh, Tall, and a bit of a wonky one here is going to get flashed on with that stolen Azir ult, and here's Cuz as well. They will have enough damage.
Maybe relatively more powerful than they will ever get this game. Want to take down objectives where possible. Pawn once again, he's around the mid lane, and while it doesn't look like it's too far up, it's a replay.
You know, gets ganked a billion times and dies a billion times, it feels. But here we go again. He's going to dodge that, actually. Nicely done, but it's 4-on-1 essentially here as Pawn with nowhere to go, no Ad and Jinx.
I'd rather not.
Well, yeah. And even Aatrox. You know, we talk about the two big carries, but even Aatrox is going to benefit from all that extra AD, as Azir ult is going to be taken here by Pawn. Big knockup on a key, but he's really tanky. In goes Rascal into the back line, trying to separate everybody back there. And it does look like the Rek'Sai Bono didn't go too far, all by himself, and the rest of Humble Life getting so low. In goes Def, he's going to get the triple already in this matchup. Not to mention the Infernal that goes the way of Kingzone. He's looking for the Quadra, but Tucson steals it away. Hasn't been given much room to do too much other than kill that one silence, as you mentioned. They catch the Braum here. Tucson is going to get the nice knockup, and Cuz, a fantastic bodyguard, looking for that snipe.
Here is Silas, for me, feels like one of those champs that kind of hits two items and will do a job. You know, steal some ults, zone some space, be fine without necessarily being a hard carry. That's all they need is Temps.
Oh boy, Temps actually goes straight into the Braum. Not sure about that one, buddy, as you're going to get blown up immediately. Okay, yeah.
If he doesn't,
the body isn't there,
yeah, exactly,
then maybe not. But I mean, we say that, and then Bono doesn't exist as the ult.
Are they aware of this? They see Bono soon.
Fancy Veil taken away, as it looks like Kingzone won't be taking any chances here. We got Rascal versus Tall. Actually goes the way of Tall, but okay. Yeah, Def just gonna flash on in and delete your jungler. Let's go back to the Baron, actually.
This was so safety first. They actually could have been more assertive around the Baron. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't seem like he does too much damage when he doesn't crit, but when he does, that's when the real fun begins. As here we go, knock up onto P as it goes definitely into the front line here, just throwing out rockets. Bono trying his best to kill him, but not even getting close, as the rest of Hano alive just going away, and Pawn says, here, take me one last time, as game number 1 is going to go the way of Kingzone here.
I believe Pawn gave up. All Park is bouncing, I'm bouncing, I'm excited to see these drafts in effect. I'm alive. Can they come back and force game 3?
See if they can handle it here, as you see Jarvan all the way over at the Gromp, over at Agatha. We'll see if they can get away from this one, as Bono looking for the angle. There's the stun by Key, but Bono and Key taking way too much damage, and now we got a Devour here on a Bono, who has to flash away. Does get the heal though, and well, see you later. This is Bard in this game, Pawn, so nobody going to die this time around, as tons of damage goes with a huge fully charged Q coming in here.
Q will kill him.
Rascal, gotta be so careful. Tal still has that one. The Q comes in, and first blood goes in the solo kill to Tal.
Well,
we got 3 members up in the top side here from Hamalife, because in position is going to find this, and it will turn into a 3-on-2, but unfortunately, Rascal gonna miss the hook shot. The ultimate nicely timed will be going down here, but Tal able to tank this one up, and because just bite off more than he could choose. The question, he's ticking down. That's extremely close.
Nothing to comment negatively about Pawn so far this game. Just building his core. Sangyun and me have overstayed here. Takes a lot of damage at least. Teleport back timer is always going to be difficult for a non-TP laner to answer. Here we go. No temper fake.
Not happening this time. Felt like that might have been the try, but even with Devour down, it looks like they may just go for it on the follow-up, as here comes Sion. The ultimate comes in from Sangyun into the big-time stun. You're going to give that one over to the side of Sangyun, as, he has to heal just to get out of that one, but at least they can pick up that kill.
5 members invested for the play, so what happens around the Rift, given that actually cost Hanwha Live Esports in game number 1. They get down Def to accepts his fate. Tells Tucson to run away. No way out as Cuz gets a counter kill.
Yeah, Cuz coming in here right towards the tail end of that blade down on the bottom side. Bono trying to flash away, and now is going to use that Ragnarok. Will not get knocked up, but is the damage there? Tries to swing it back, but it will not happen as Cuz picks up 2. To the bottom lane, hey, you can't do this as well. Can Tucson live is another question. No great health for him this time around as Def, gonna miss that Q. Maybe not respecting him enough, but in goes Cuz. They don't seem to have the damage, but Pawn able to pick up hard. On the backside, here comes Rascal into that backline. Is this the big time bait coming in? Huge stopwatch timing from Rascal, but in goes Songyun just tipping away at so many different members. Finally gonna get a second one on the backside.
Not over yet.
Here comes Def, gonna try to get on top of Songyun, has that tip damage. The hook shot comes in, and he gets it, but Temp at least is able to trade one back.
Super exciting on the back end. The Frozen Thralls, if the first one came in earlier, might have just tipped the fight on the side of Kingzone. Very bloody trade, small advantage Unwalive, but only a small advantage. Opened up with Tusa, just not finding the right cleanse timing. Unwalive trade 4 for 3, but it could be 5 for 3.
Well, he does have his top 10 since Def goes forward. He lives with about 20 health.
Main win condition here.
See if that does play out as here comes Sion from the bottom lane. Gonna miss that Tempered Fate, but he gets the huge stun onto the Catfish here.
TP.
Easy kill. Now, can they get out of it is really the question. 2 members do, but the rest of them are stuck in there. But here comes Temp into the backline, but he gets ulted by the Hextech Ultimatum. He's going to be immediately focused down as he was the only one going forward as the rest of his team was going back.
These fights are so hard to gauge because it's a fool's rush-in moment if 2 people die on the back end and the Frozen Thralls win you the fight on the side of Kingzone, or it's perfect if you get your man and get out. We only knew right at the end whether that would be the case. Ends up being very close trade between the 2. It's such a topsy-turvy game, and 14 kills at 21 minutes is fast for LCK standards. TP coming.
Oh boy, Pawn, what have you done? As here comes Saul from behind. Pawn absolutely will go down. The question is, did he bring anyone else with him as Temp trying to go on the run here? Magical Tourney, strangely small there as finally the stun does come in, and Tucson will help out his AD carry.
Well, I've team that Baron speed isn't that fast. They're not believing. Pawn knows he's not spotted.
Take a look at Pawn. Just gonna get in the backside to zone them out as everything is thrown out here. Still no Devour. Gonna be used just yet, but here comes Sion right into the front line. It gets the compension right there, but Def able to pop back, and in goes Rascal into that back line. Can Temp try to turn this around with this damage as Rascal's gonna go down. Pawn has to use the stopwatch. So much of Def damage went straight into the Sion, and so many members still available to flash in from Temp.
Given the comp they have, the strong front line, and the fact that the threats on Kingzone aren't that strong, it's actually Gunblade done now, but only a single tier. It feels like Unwalive has to win, but Kingzone gonna fight anyway.
Kingzone want to make the perspective, the double knockup into the backside. Big different fate as Temp is gonna try to get away from this one, but does go down, and with the 2 carries gone, as you mentioned, it looks like Unwalive going to maybe be gone in this fight as a triple kill goes the way of Def. Can he get another one? That one will go to Pawn, and 4 kills.
1,000 gold bounty won by him so well. 900s on the way there. Still some playmaking available, a lot of ults available for Unwalive.
You can see Cuz is just thirsting to get to that back line and once again catch the ass, but not wanting to go that far as, okay, maybe this time around as nice stopwatch to try to dodge that one. He is going to flash on over. He's going to take a bunch of damage, but the stun is there, and Rascal is going to go way too far. But take a look at Death. Can he do the damage here on the backside? It looks like Sion with a huge knockup, but he's all alone for now. But here comes Songyun around the bend. This fight getting so dirty, and it looks like it will just be the 1 kill.
Pushing up for 5 and getting engaged on. Speaking of being engaged on,
how about going for the LeBlanc? If you can get behind her, that push comes in. Doesn't look like there's much of a chance of engaging on this one as, okay, actually, I'm going to hold that thought. They're looking for that one. It's a little bit too early, though, as they're diving Songyun in the backline. Redemption keeps him alive for so long. He's still alive in the backline. Somehow, Songyun stays alive, but can they win the fight here as Tall?
The minion wave already down in the mid lane as here comes Stein trying something, but goes wide.
trying his best to predict, but at the end of the day, his team not able to get on in there behind him. They're doing nothing. As finally, Cuz gonna show his face to the Ash here. In goes he and everybody is getting into that back line now as Rascal even gonna do a nice amount of damage. Deft is totally safe the entire time. Kings don't get 2 kills.
Bot lane's gonna take a while. Bono!
Nice TP as Bono desperately trying to clear waves. Not able to do so. The dunk comes in. And once again, it's just Songyun against the rest of the team. Does a nice amount of damage to the Camille. But that's just it. May even be able to retain that GA. Is going to use it to try to save the game. But this one is absolutely over. The dancing even comes out of Cuz. As he'll get one more kill and another kill in the game here as the Nexus goes down for the 2.